Hey guys, this is Ash and you're watching WriterGAsh. It's been so long since I last filmed a video and I am in a new location, in a new country, and it's my very first time filming in my dorm, and I'm so excited to be back on a schedule and film and upload. I've been uploading pre-film videos and I still have like a ton of videos to upload on my channel, so you'll see a lot of older stuff, but I'm gonna start filming again. Anyways, so this video is the August wrap-up. I didn't read that much this month because I have been traveling a lot. I moved across the country. I moved from the east to the west hemisphere, so that's a big deal. And I traveled a lot. I visited a lot of places and it was really fun, but I'm glad to have some downtime to read and go back to my schedule. Anyways, the first book I read this month was The Obsession by Nora Roberts. I loved it. So this book is about a girl who has a dark past and she moves into a town, and she's a photographer and she's never really stayed in a place for too long, and she travels a lot, and she finally finds this amazing place that she falls in love with, and she starts to build a house there. And we start off the book in the past, and we see her experience, we see her life at an early age. So from the very beginning, we know what's gone on in her life. Usually when things like this happen in a character's life, we find out about all of this like way into the book once we've already established a relationship with the character. And I really liked knowing about Naomi's journey growing up and how her dealing with all of this. And I love the transition into the actual story, and it was just a fantastic book. I think I'm gonna pick up more of Nora Roberts' work because this book was just amazing. The second book I read this month was The Secret Science of Magic. It's actually the second book I finished because I started reading this before I started reading the other one. I was just able to finish The Obsession faster because I read it as an audiobook and I could read it while I was traveling, and it just took me a while longer because this was an ebook format. So this book is set in Australia, and this is about a girl who's super smart, and it's about her trying to navigate her life. And we've got the male protagonist who's absolutely into magic, and I'm talking about like magic tricks, not magic like the usual kind I'm used to, because I love the fantasy genre. Anyways, so he's had a crush on her for a really long time and she basically doesn't know he exists, and this is just their story, and it was a decent book. I would suggest you give it a shot. The third book I read this month was Hidden Figures, and I kind of have mixed feelings about this book. Like, the message it tries to spread is amazing. I absolutely love the message, but it's written in a way that really confused me at points. It has so many amazing female characters that I would have loved to get to know on a more personal level. That's what I'm used to when it comes to books. I'm used to knowing a character and I couldn't connect with them emotionally in this book because it was like an overview of their lives. And although I mean the message is fantastic, I would have preferred a connection with the characters to have thoroughly enjoyed the book. And I do want to watch this movie. I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to read the book first. So now that I've read the book, I'm gonna watch the movie, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy the movie a lot more because because I don't look to connect emotionally with movie characters as much as I do with book characters, because I want to feel like I'm part of the character's life when I'm reading a book. I want to feel like they are part of me, a part of my life. And usually non-fiction books, the reason I don't read that much non-fiction is because I don't feel that emotional connection when I'm reading a non-fiction book, and I don't enjoy it quite as much because there's no emotional connection. The last book I'm reading this month is Dreadnought, and this is a fantastic book. I said I was going to diversify my TBR, and this is part of that challenge. And this is a book about a transgender character in sci-fi genre. And this book has superheroes in it, and the world is filled with superheroes and supervillain. And the book starts off, this is in the summary, so this is not a spoiler, with this superhero called Dreadnought dying. And Danny, who identifies as female, is transgender and has her father doesn't know she's transgender. She's more biologically, in the beginning she was more of a male, and her father was very keen on making her a man. And this event happens with Dreadnought. That is the title of the book, by the way, Dreadnought. And Danny finally gets to be herself. And I just think it's an amazing book, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys pick it up. And that's it for this video. Anyways, so I'm gonna try filming more often, which is a little harder, but I've got so many videos already recorded that I'll have time to get into the groove of filming without being too self-conscious because I'm in a dorm. Anyways, so I'm so excited to be back at filming and back at being active on YouTube. Anyways, I hope you guys pick up one of these books if you haven't already, and if you have read these books, let me know in the comment section what you think of them. Anyways, so that's it for this video. Bye!